Let's talk about user login with JSON Web Tokens, or JWT. This presentation will guide you through building a secure authentication system in Node.js, focusing on token-based authentication, statelessness, and scalability. We'll be covering security aspects, how JWT eliminates server-side sessions, and why it's perfect for modern applications. So, what exactly is a JSON Web Token? A JWT consists of three main parts: a header, a payload, and a signature, all separated by periods. The header contains information about the algorithm used to generate the signature and the type of token. It is base 64 encoded. The payload carries user data and claims, which are statements about the user, and is also base 64 encoded. The signature is a verification hash, generated using a secret key and an algorithm like HMAC, Secure Hash Algorithm 256. Before we start coding, let's set up our project. First, initialize a new Node.js project by running npm init-y. Then install the necessary packages. We will install Express, bcryptjs, JSON Web Token, and dotenv. Express will serve as our web framework, bcryptjs will be used for password hashing, JSON Web Token will be used for JSON Web Token creation, and dotenv will be used to manage environment variables. Additionally, install nodemon as a development dependency using npm install -- save -dev nodemon. Now let's talk about these dependencies. Express is our web framework. bcryptjs is used for password hashing. JSON Web Token is used for JSON Web Token creation, and dotenv is used for managing environment variables. Let's set up a basic server. In your app.js file, require Express and dotenv. Then create an Express application and define a port for the server to listen on, using either the environment variable port or 3000 as a default. Use Express.json to enable the server to parse JSON requests. Finally, start the server, listening on the specified port, and log a message to the console indicating that the server is running. For security best practices, store sensitive information such as ports, JSON Web Token secrets, and database connection strings in a .env file. Here's an example .env file. Define your port as 3000, your JSON Web Token secret as your _super_secret_key_ here, and your database connection as mongob://localhost:27017/auth. Let's implement the user registration route. First, require bcryptjs for password hashing. Then define a post route for /register. Inside this route, extract the username and password from the request body. Hash the password using bcryp.hash with a salt factor of 10. Save the user to the database with the hashed password. Finally, respond with a JSON message indicating successful user registration. Let's talk about JSON Web Token, or JWT Token Generation. First, require the JSON Web Token library. Then define a function called generateToken that takes a user ID as an argument. This function uses JSON Web Token.sign to create a JSON Web Token containing the user ID as the payload, the JSON Web Token secret from the environment variables, and an expiration time of 24 hours. Then create a login route by using the generateToken function. Use the generateToken function with the user ID to create a JSON Web Token and respond with the token and user information as a JSON object. Now let's implement the login route. Define a post route for /login. Extract the username and password from the request body. Find the user in the database by username. Compare the provided password with the hashed password stored in the database using bcrypt.compare. If the passwords match, generate a JSON Web Token using the generateToken function, and respond with the token and user information as a JSON object. If the passwords do not match, respond with a 401 status code and an error message indicating invalid credentials. Let's use JSON Web Token or JWT To protect our routes, define a middleware function called verify token that takes the request, response, and next middleware function as arguments. Extract the token from the authorization header. If no token is provided, respond with a 401 status code and an error message indicating access denied. Verify the token using JSON Web Token. Verify with the JSON Web Token secret from the environment variables. If the token is valid, extract the user ID from the decoded token and attach it to the request object. Call the next middleware function to proceed to the next middleware or route handler. If the token is invalid, respond with a 401 status code and an error message indicating invalid token. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.